All right, outdoorsmen. We are at the precipice of getting someplace where I've always wanted to be with my favorite friend, and we are going into Central Park. I can't believe that people years and years and years ago had the forethought to create such a beautiful experience for the people of New York City. It's incredible that over time no one has eaten away at it and it becomes something less than what it was originally. So I am really looking forward to getting into Central Park. Let's get outdoors. All right, here is our first glimpse of Central Park. And already, I don't know if I can zoom in on it enough. Looks like that's a mallard duck down there. So there's the first glimpse of Central Park, and already I've seen some ducks. All right, here's one of the many ponds in Central Park. Lots of people getting outside today. It's a little dreary. It's a little hard to tell, but there's actually water falling from the sky. Aha. There they are. There's some geese. Canada geese, not Canadian. And then there are lots of mallards as well. All right, here we go, down into Central Park. Yay!
Ah, então se você depois.
Here we are in Central Park, looking back into the city. Really interesting to see how they build right up to the very edge. All right. Their green is definitely pluming out here. Still not 100%. Definitely cool to see them feeding naturally. Is this a bunch of ducks here as well? There's the Canadas. Oh, there's more Canadas mixed in there. Probably a little hard to hear, but you can definitely hear them in person, the chatter that they make as they are feeding. Interesting that they have ice ladders for when people are skating and go through. As much as I love ducks down here, I got something even better coming up. Where is she? There she is. I see her. I see her umbrella and white hat. My favorite friend. All right. Looking to cross one off for my favorite friend. We are going ice skating in Central Park. Super excited to get on the ice. All right, outdoorsmen. We are at Wollman Park and getting ready to get on the ice. So looking forward to getting this started and having this bucket item list Bucket list item checked. All right, everyone, we are out and on the ice. Got the best skater I know here, getting it done in front of me, and lots of people getting outdoors on the ice. So it's great to see so many people out and about and hitting the ice and enjoying time outdoors. All right, everyone, here is one final view of the Wollman Rink. It's been open 75 years now, so it's been at it a good long time. So really enjoyed our time here. I would highly recommend it. Reasonable prices, especially if you're a senior citizen. So if you get the chance, I would highly recommend Wollman Park. So these rocks here are fairly famous. It was from the Elf movie. They were throwing where my wife was. It was where they first got pelted with the snowballs. And then up around here, they made their stand and took out the bad guys. So very, very cool rock structure. It's prevalent throughout the park here that we've been so far. And very interesting to see the geology of the area. Having left Wollman Rink, now we're heading to the dairy. There's the derriere right there. We often get to see dairies out in public, and here's a really nice one. Stone structure, slate roof, cute candy top architecture. Really, really cool to see. Very photogenic. Obviously, it's where the visitor center is. All right, everyone, we're going to walk down the main entrance known as the mall. The first of the statues we've come to is of Columbus. All right, this statue is of Robert Burns. He was a Scottish poet who came to America, and Sir Walter Scott was an English poet who also came to the U.S. and wrote many very interesting poems. If I were betting, although I don't know for sure, Fitz Green Halleck was probably also a writer of some type based on his pad in his hand and his quill. And over here we have three famous women in women's rights. Elizabeth Stanton on the right, Susan B. Anthony in the center, and Sojourner Truth on the right. I'm sorry, on the left. There you can see a melanistic squirrel, one that is much darker than the gray squirrels that are normally here in the park. Recessive traits being expressed at their finest. Here is the band shell in Central Park. Definitely a highlight where they have concerts that are routinely played here. Everything from classic to orchestra. So even occasionally get in and have some great rock concerts here. Wide variety of ducks. There are shovelers, Canada geese, and there are some more shovelers. Very interesting and beautiful to see. All right, there's where the horses are waiting, and Over here, this is known as the strawberry fields. There are some doves here in Central Park. I guess at one point there were lots of strawberries planted in this area. All right, everyone, wrapping up the trip in Central Park. It was great to see some of the cool things here at the southern end of the park. Hopefully we can get back someday and check a little further to the north end, maybe even start up there. It was great skating with my wife in Wollman Rink and seeing some of the really interesting sights and seeing how intentional the original designers were of the park. So again, hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. And if you want, you can even go ahead and subscribe. Until next time, get outdoors.